tortilla soup, crispy cheese balls, and we're gonna prep some pizza dough to make pizzas on Sunday for Easter. Easter pizzas. So let's do that. Let's get into this. Hope everybody's having a good week. I'm gonna start by getting this chicken going for our chicken tortilla soup. It's really cold and crappy out today, and the chicken tortilla soup just sounded really good. So I think I have a video on my channel of this soup that I've done in the past. I don't know, I have a recipe for it, but I always kind of change it. It's a little bit different every time I make it, so we're just making it. We're gonna sort of wing it. I have some stuff written down, but you know how it goes around here. So I got these chicken breasts. You could obviously use any kind of chicken you want. I just prefer chicken breasts. They're just leaner. I don't know. It's kind of my go-to chicken breast. Yeah, I actually ordered a new pizza steel to make some pizzas on Sunday. So we're gonna do a bread dough or a pizza dough too. Kind of get that going. Try that out. I haven't made homemade pizza in a long time. Mr. Kane, what's up? Happy Friday. Welcome back, A minor. That's what I should just call you from now on, is A minor. Just got these chicken breasts today too. I always trim these up. Like, what even is this stuff? Obviously it's something, but like, get that out of there. You don't want that. You don't want to eat that. Yeah, not good. So get those out. A breast man, exactly, Brian. You know this. You know me. How's the weather down there, Brian? I'm sure it's perfect. Probably sitting by your pool right now as we speak. Or you're still working. I don't know. Hey, Suzanne, what's going on? Happy Friday. Doing chicken tortilla soup today. We're gonna make some crispy cheese balls that I saw somebody make a while ago and thought we should try it. And then we're gonna get some pizza dough ready for Sunday because we're gonna make pizzas on the live on Sunday. So thought it might be good to prep and get those ready now, so we'll have them ready for Sunday. I think the longer that pizza dough sits in the fridge and kind of ferments and sort of gets all delicious like, it's just gonna add a bunch of flavor to the dough. So 48 hours in the fridge, kind of a slow ferment, would be probably perfect. So had the day off, nice. I took the day off today, Brian. He had lobster, scalloped potatoes, and brioche and carrot cake. Oh my gosh. That's way better than what we're gonna have here today. That sounds incredible. Next, we're doing a chicken tortilla soup and we're doing crispy cheese balls, and then we're gonna prep up some pizza dough for, I wanna make pizzas on Sunday. And we're gonna do that on the live. I actually ordered something from Amazon that's gonna help us out with that. So it's gonna be really good. All this chicken nastiness, like I said, trim your chicken. Always trim your chicken. There's some really nasty stuff in there, so. B29, I don't know what that means. I'm assuming what you're talking about, but I don't know what that means. A minor, exactly. Mr. Kane's on it. Mr. Kane understands. So this is gonna be pretty easy. We're gonna simmer these up. Scallops. I did the scallops, huge ones and crackers. Nice. Whiskey Reaper, help me troll. Okay, Whiskey Reaper, you're planning on trolling? I don't understand. No, trolling. Joe Waters, who's Joe Waters? What are you guys trying to do, like a troll gang right now? I have monitors. They're moderators. Okay, so these chicken breasts, we're gonna put these in there and get these simmering. Potato salad with onion, pickle, and egg. That sounds delicious too. Steve's chicken, what even is that? What even is Steve's chicken? My dog's name's Steve. He's little. Okay, so chicken breast in the pot. We're gonna get these simmering for this soup. Get that nasty thing out of here. So for this, we're gonna use a little bit of green chili sauce. I think this is gonna add a ton of flavor. It does a really good stuff to the soup. It kind of helps sort of give it a base that you want for this. And that's just what I use. A lot of people just go chicken stock. I tend to use this. Actually, I clean my knife. F-O, ester. Okay, F-O. I don't know what that means. And yes, there's a safer way to do this. I just can't be bothered with it right now. Try not to hammer my hand open. So again, this is just like a green chicken enchilada sauce. I might put a tiny bit of chicken broth in here too, because we're essentially making the base of the soup with this chicken. So we're gonna let this simmer. It'll get a little bit more tender, and then we'll cut it up into chunks and we'll finish the rest of the soup. So Suzanne, whenever, hey Jeff, what's going on? I know, that's why we're doing it, Jeff. Soup. It's a cold day. Never seen what before? Oh, with the knife? Yeah, sorry. Like I said, there's a way safer way to do that. I'll do it one more time for you right now, because I do want to add a little bit more to this. So this is a really bad way to do this, but if you just take this corner, put it on your can, don't do this, and just pop it down like that and then twist it. I'll show you. This is like, I feel like this is how like really old dudes opened beers in like the 70s. So you do like the V-notch and then you just pop it down. There you go. Pours out nice and easy. Yeah, don't do that though. Not safe. You have some salad. Nice, I love a good salad. Okay, so we're gonna get this simmering and we'll start on some other stuff here. I actually want to throw in some seasonings to that right before we, because it'll all just work and do good together. Yeah, Jeff, I've come close, for sure. Come real close. Yeah, I've been reading a lot of stuff too, and in the beginning of lives, if you guys like this, it helps with the draw and all that stuff. So if you're having just a tiny bit of fun, please like this really quick. It'll help me out. Suzanne and Jeff, yeah. Don't do it then. We always say, not safe. All right, so we want to do a teaspoon of chili powder, teaspoon of cumin. Let's grab those. Garlic powder. Where's the cumin? Chili powder. I know we need smoked paprika, so we'll grab that now too. I did get monetized actually, Suzanne. Yes, thank you. It was never the plan, and it just happened, so pretty cool. Thank you, So High, and happy Friday. Yeah, happy Friday. That's a tablespoon, teaspoon, here we go. So we need a teaspoon of chili powder. That's not chili powder. Here we go. We use a chipotle chili powder. I think it'll go really good with this, so you could use a regular, but do a teaspoon of chili powder. And we're gonna add this to the base over there, so I'm putting it all in this one bowl. Teaspoon of cumin. And by the way, Suzanne, how could you tell I got monetized? I'm just curious. Like, what does it look like on your end? I'm just genuinely curious. I have no idea. Okay, teaspoon of cumin. Oh, I think I switched the lids. Okay, that's definitely cumin. Oh, thanks, Brian. Yeah, I use them sometimes, especially for things like this. Let's see, we need half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Still use this same teaspoon. We'll just go. Oh, Suzanne, thanks for the super chat. Oh my gosh, you're awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's like my third one ever, so thank you. Giuliano, I appreciate you. You're gonna make me blush over here. We need some onion powder. Yeah, onion powder. Let me grab that again. And hey, Julia, Suzanne, thanks again. I appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Onion. It's weird. I have a garlic powder in there. It's missing the lid. So, all right, AI. I appreciate you. I always appreciate you coming in. I appreciate everybody coming in. Donna, hey, what's going on? Happy Friday. So you need half a teaspoon of onion powder, and then it says a pinch of cayenne. You could probably go heavier on it if you like cayenne. I do. But I think the people that are gonna eat this probably don't want a lot of cayenne in there, so we'll only just do a pinch. Yeah, thanks, Suzanne. You're awesome. I appreciate everybody, by the way. And hey, cheers to that. Thank you. Happy Friday. Pinch of cayenne, salt and pepper. Where's my pepper? There it is. Okay, half a teaspoon of salt. We're gonna eyeball this for Brian if he's still in here. There you go, Brian. There's your half a teaspoon. And then some cracked pepper. Yeah, I mean, I did. I was just curious at like what it looks like because I don't see it from that end. So, hey, sexy, what's going on? Making some soup. After this, we're actually going to start doing some pizza dough, and then we're going to make these crispy cheese balls that are going to be amazing, I think. So, yeah. So there's all of our seasoning. I'm just going to go toss this into the soup base. Okay. And again, I have that on high. I want to get it up, and then we'll just simmer it. It's not that important, so we won't watch that happen. That's just 2 chicken breasts, a little bit of enchilada sauce as a kind of a base, and some chicken broth. So, okay, Golden, you're up now. Not a troll. Using my rose toy right now. Okay, I actually know what that means, so have fun. Remove my pants at this stage, Doc. Awesome. Thanks. Up from here. I appreciate it, Suzanne. I really do. Thank you. Yeah, and actually to answer your question, Suzanne, I monetized it in 13 months. I started off with a bunch of shorts, and I feel like lives are my wheelhouse. Lives are kind of the way to go. So I have a lot more fun doing this than I do sitting editing videos. But I did actually post a short last night that's doing okay-ish. Okay, so pizza dough. So like I said, I'm gonna go live on Sunday. I'm gonna make pizzas. Fridge reveal. It's right here. You can barely see it. Boom, fridge reveal. There you go. I'm gonna go live on Sunday. We're gonna make pizzas. So I wanna get the dough going right now. I actually did buy this too. Oh, I haven't opened this yet, but I bought this on Amazon for pizzas on Sunday. Here we go. So I figured I'd just open it on the live, but I know, Suzanne, I appreciate it. Shorts, repost them. Oh, to repost them? Yeah. I don't mind reposting stuff. I kind of edit down some. I'm doing this in the most awkward way possible. Oh, this thing's heavy though. Okay. So I bought a pizza steel so we could make pizzas on Sunday. And this thing weighs, it's heavy. Yeah, 14 by 14 by half-inch pizza steel. And no, this is not some company sponsorship. I literally just bought this on Amazon. But I wanted to open it and see this here, so. Yeah, I know. I know, Suzanne. Michaela cookbook. We don't have enough support for that yet. Plus, you know, this is just like easy dad stuff. I'm not doing anything super hard, but Brian, I don't know who makes it. I bought it off Amazon. It was like one of the cheaper ones, but it had really good reviews, so. I'm telling you, this thing's heavy. Oh. There we go. This pizza stone, sorry, pizza steel. This is what we'll use on Sunday. Because I had pizza stones in the past, and I broke 2 of them. They would just break in the oven, so figured we'd get one of these. They need to send me a free one for a shout out. I already have one, Brian, but maybe I could send it down to you then. What's up, Titan? What this thing says, I'm pretty sure I need to, after initial wash, you don't need to wash it again. If you do wash dry immediately, it's like cast iron, I imagine. I don't know if you need to season this thing though. I guess I'll look into it more off the camera, so. Yeah, Suzanne, I had 2 pizza stones break. Not the steel kind, just like the ones that feel like a tile. Those ones broke on me, but I don't think this is gonna break. This is probably like a plate carrier too, in case something goes down. Get that out of the way here. Need to get the mixer. But yeah, I don't know. Tell me in the chat if you've made pizza at home before. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll do the initial clean with it, Suzanne, like with some soap to get like the kind of industrial oil type stuff on there, off there, and then I'll seal it with. Well, I'll dry it and then I'll put the oil on it and kind of do it like I would sort of a normal cast iron. Because, you know, wherever that thing was made, I guarantee you there's like oil and stuff on there. Yeah, Divine, I don't mind pineapple on pizza, but if I'm going to have pineapple on pizza, I think I've said this in another live. I used to have this one that was bacon, jalapenos, ham, and pineapple. It was really good. So I don't hate on pineapple, but pineapple is also one of my favorite fruits, so I don't really mind it. Craft only so far with the kit. Yeah, I think that kit probably works pretty well, though. Two brothers who make a great pizza. Who's that, Brian? Do I know them? Mario and Luigi. Oh, boy, the dad jokes are flowing today with Brian. Actually, they're always flowing with Brian. Okay, so I bought 00 flour, and I was doing a little research. Unless your oven goes super hot, 00 is going to be not quite what we want, so we're going to use a mix of flours, and I think it'll be really good. Divine, I can't do mushrooms in anything, and mushrooms especially on pizza, so. Hey, Pete, yeah, we're doing a couple things. We got a chicken tortilla soup going over here. We're going to make some crispy cheese balls, and we're getting a pizza flour ready for Sunday's Live. We're going to make homemade pizzas on Sunday's Live. I go live 2 times a week, Fridays and Sundays. Suzanne, cheese is the way to go. In my opinion, it's kind of the whole get a good gauge of the pizza place by just ordering a cheese. It's kind of like the Dave Portnoy thing, but I've been doing that since before him, son. So, not reviewing pizzas, but I mean, like, you want to get a good gauge of a pizza place, just order a plain cheese. That'll tell you everything you need to know. You just ate mayo. I'll call you mayo. I just can't do the mushrooms. I can't. But you guys are great with these emojis today. I love it. Okay, so again, this recipe I looked up calls for 3 cups of flour. And like I said, I bought some 00 pizza flour. But then again, looking it up, it was like, you know, if your oven doesn't get super hot, which mine does, and then we have the pizza steel, but I think we're going to do kind of a blend, and it'll give us the best of both worlds. So, your real name is Dylan. Okay. Dill. Got it. Clearing it up in case, well, I'm not asking, but I appreciate you clearing it up, so thank you. We've already had 2 references to adult toys in this live today, so that's fun. Okay, so 1 cup of this 00. Looks like a lot, but we're gonna do 1.5 cups. So we'll do 1 cup of the double. Come in here with the 1 cup of the regular. Have I used this machine before? The machine. This machine, yes. The one you're referring to, no. Okay, so a cup of regular flour. This recipe says it's gonna make like 2 large pizzas or 4 mediums. So, I don't know, it's gonna be Easter Sunday. It's just gonna be me, Bree, and my son. So probably 4 mediums will be perfect. Your name is Maria. Okay, nice, Maria. Dill, yeah. Double tap the lock. Double tap, lock, and click alike. Yeah, thank you, Suzanne, I appreciate it. I love the likes. Like I said, I've read a bunch of stuff because I obviously kind of fell into all this YouTube stuff, and I've read a bunch of stuff that does say, I don't know, early likes, things like that. Like, I don't know, still trying to figure it out. Double shots. Hey, what's going on? My South Korean friend is in, that's awesome. So, and then 1/2 of the regular. So we did 50-50. 1.5 cups of each. What's up, Smiley? How's it going? Dill, you're all good. Hey, Christina, what's going on? Jay, what's up? Put the flour away. Okay. So we got the 3 cups of flour. You need 1/2 cup of water, 1/2 cup, or 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Where's my teaspoons at? 1/2 teaspoon. There we go. Yeah, 50, that would be great. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Seems like it's not a lot, but we're not trying to like season it. We just want the salt in there. 1/2 teaspoon of yeast. I gotta find the yeast now. Here we go. I think we're gonna put warm water in here, by the way. I think it says to use about 100 degree. Oh, Suzanne, are you gonna do lives as well? I hope so. And you know what, Suzanne, if you are gonna do lives and that's what you're prepping for, just do it. Like, that's what I did. I just literally clicked the live thing one day and I was like, whatever, what's the worst that could happen? Christina, we're getting some pizza dough prepped for Sunday's live because we're gonna make homemade pizzas. We're making crispy cheese balls and we have some chicken tortilla soup kind of going in the background right now. Suzanne, that's exactly what I did. Exactly. I live in Colorado. Warm water, I think it said. How much? Cup and a half. I think it needs to be about 100 degrees, but we're not really rising the yeast, so I don't know if it matters too much. Maybe in August. I mean, Suzanne, when you get comfortable, I say just do it. You know, kind of throw yourself off the bridge, I guess. So half teaspoon yeast. Doesn't seem like a lot of yeast. I feel like I've used way more than that for way less. Yeah, I'd love to get 50 likes, guys. Thank you if you're having fun. And stick around. It's only going to get better. Because it's terrible right now. No. Okay, so half a teaspoon of yeast. Boom. Hope this is still good. I think it is. We just recently did a clean out. Yeah, May 7th, 2024. This may not work. But I feel like that's just a recommendation, right? It's okay that it's a year out of, I mean, it's yeast. What could go wrong? I know it could die. All right, so 1 cup of warm water, and then we're gonna do a half a cup, and then we'll get this going. Okay, half a cup. Hopefully the yeast works. I'm sure it will. I guess I won't really find out till like Sunday though, because we're gonna cold ferment this in the fridge, and then I'll rise it on Sunday. All right, so what does this say here? Salt and yeast, flour. Yeah, add water. Rough dough. Sit for 10 minutes. Okay. So we're just gonna go low on this and mix it for just a minute, just to get it incorporated, and then we'll go high for a few minutes. Yep, Colorado. Take a shot of bourbon or tequila. It's way too early for that. Oh, nice, Christina. Dad was born in Colorado. I was born in Arizona, and I've lived here for about 15 years now. Yeah, Donna, Easter pizza. I did a ham last Sunday, so next thing to do would be, I don't know, I just wanted to do pizza. It sounded really good. All right, I'm gonna turn this up a little bit because, hey, Alex, what's going on? Where's my brewski? Suzanne's right here. It's just a seltzer. I'm starting off slow today. Alex, what's going on? Greetings from UK. Everything's great. Everyone in the household is well. Alex, I hope you're doing well. You know, recovering. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, Easter pizza sounded great to me. So I'm just gonna let this go for a while. The recipe here says 5 to 7 minutes on high. I feel like that's too high. So it looks to be about the perfect consistency. And the cool thing about this, I'm just gonna put this whole thing covered in the fridge. I'm not even gonna clean it today, so. Jackson, what's going on? Doing great. How are you doing? Suzanne, that's probably ideal, but you guys have seen me try to make bread stuff on here before. I'm the worst, so. Mountain Dew hard drink, AJ? No, I haven't. My whole thing with these hard drinks and stuff, I can't handle the sugar very well. Like, somebody gave me a Mike's Hard spiked lemonade or whatever the other day, and it was like so sweet that I didn't even finish it. Some of these things that I drink, they don't have any sugar in them, and they're like, 100 calories per can, and they're just weak. So 0 sugar, you say? I mean, I would try one for sure. I like Mountain Dew. Bye, Christina. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, happy almost Easter to you too, Alex. Is Easter big in the UK? I mean, I know it's like a Christian holiday, but I just wonder how celebrated it is in the UK. Bugs, I know. But that's how I keep this physique, okay? Alex, I would love to hang out with you for a week. It would be epic because that's one thing that I'm not good at. So, Suzanne, it's my favorite time of year too. This is definitely, just springtime, except for it's cold and snowy here today. So, yeah, happy early Easter, Michaela. Yeah, boring. I'm actually gonna check on this soup really quick. Nanny made bread, taught me. That's one thing I wish I could do better. I think during COVID though, remember everybody was making sourdough. I made some sourdoughs in like the not crock pot, the Dutch oven. They were okay. They were just really dense. Oh, the bread makers, Suzanne, I remember those. My grandma used to make fresh bread with those, and it was some of the best bread I ever had. Where you just literally toss everything in and just hit start, and then it kneads it, rises it, and bakes it. Those things are amazing. AJ, I do have BT still, of course, always BT. You know what's weird, AJ, speaking of Buffalo Trace? They had that thing where like there was a mudslide or whatever at the factory or the distillery, and then they flooded. Like, how is BT not like $60 a bottle right now? But I guess it must have not really messed anything up, so. Pull your spindle out. You mean at the bottom of the bread maker thing? Yeah, I remember that. AJ, it's too early for me. It's literally 4:51. And I got a whole nother probably hour and a half to go on here. Let's say if we hit 50 likes and we've been live for an hour, I'll do it. But I would with you, AJ. I'm serious. Oh, from Denver tomorrow. He's gonna love the weather break, Donna, for sure. I think this has probably been long enough. Let me check this soup really quick. Oh yeah. Okay. Or the soup base, I should say. Oh, okay, that would make sense, AJ. Makes total sense. Hey, I got a buddy that lives out in Kentucky. I need to text him. Alex, this is a pizza dough because we're gonna make pizzas live on Sunday. So I wanted to get this done today. We'll wrap it, put it in the fridge, and it can have that 2-day kind of ferment and like slow fridge rise. And then I'll rise it Sunday morning before we do on this. Andy, what's going on? What emoji is that? Oh, it's a wave. Okay. Looked like a ring. I was like, want to get married, Andy? It looked like a ring from here. It's kind of funny. All right, I feel like we've been going way too much, but I know we're developing gluten, so I should give it another minute or two. Andy, that's funny. I guess we could clean up a tiny bit. Do I need these for anything else? I do. No, we're good. By the way, these crispy cheese balls, it's gonna be mozzarella cheese, cornstarch, 1 egg, and we're gonna mix it, make like a dough out of it, round it into balls, and deep fry it. They're gonna be like crispy, cheesy balls. I saw it on the internet a while ago, or the other night. I was like, we have to make that. So that's what we're gonna make, and I think it's gonna be super easy. Similar to like, I don't know if anybody that's in here saw my short on Fundito. If you've been around the channel for a while, you know how easy it is to make. But we made a Fundito the other night. I just threw together a video. Fundito is still in my top 5 things of all time to make for people, and like when people are over, it's the best. It's so good. What do we need to do? I guess we're still waiting on this. It's been 5 minutes. All right, we're gonna call it. One quick one, I guess, since I went the wrong way. Off. Okay. There we go. It looks pretty gluten-y. Looks like it has a decent amount of gluten in there. It's gonna be the healthiest, Donna. It's gonna be the healthiest. You know, I eat really, really good during the day, and then sometimes at night we make stuff like crispy cheese balls. So I usually walk like 12 to 15,000 steps a day too, so. Oh yeah, that's true, Suzanne, thank you. Easter tradition on Good Friday, no meat, only fish. On Easter in the UK, eat a roast dinner. Yeah, basically like Christmas. Okay, yeah, I'm familiar with like a English, like a roast dinner. Yeah, let me unplug it. Ooh. You know what I was actually thinking too? I always wear like hoodies And I was like getting down by the camera, and I was like, if this thing got caught up in there, that would actually probably make this, I could clip that and it would probably go viral. Okay, so pizza dough. I'm gonna do a slow rise on this. Like I said, we're gonna keep this in the fridge for 2 days. Sunday morning, I'll pull this out and start rising it. But I think it's just gonna look really, it's gonna ferment. We can pull it out too in like an hour, but I don't think it's gonna rise too much in the fridge. Now, if I come out on Sunday and it hasn't risen, whatever, too much, I know the yeast was dead, so. And if that's the case, if the yeast is dead on Sunday, I'll just do like a 2-hour quick one before the live. So yeah, going live on Sunday, gonna make pizzas. So if you're having fun, consider subscribing and join us on Sunday. We're gonna make pizza. Use flour to get it out. I'm gonna leave it in there, if that's what you meant. Ryan, good joke, I like it. You got pepper. Oh no, death by KitchenAid. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it'd probably make me some sort of weirdly, I don't want to be famous, that's not what I'm saying, but probably people are like, oh, did you see that idiot on YouTube? I'd be like, yeah, I did. It's weird. It was me. So, okay. So like I said, I'm just gonna put this in the fridge. I'm gonna let this sit for 2 days. I'm gonna actually try to go find a rubber band that fit around here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to find a big rubber band. Yeah, so like I'm just using the KitchenAid bowl. So it would, Donna, it would. Guy chokes himself out with a KitchenAid. Yep. Hopefully this rubber band will fit around here. I think I got one big enough. Tiny piece of dough, a cup of boiling water. You can tell if the yeast is dead. Like right now, Alex, or like in the morning? Or like when I'm ready to use it? Because that is a fantastic tip. Okay, put a rubber band around there. See that? Just so you know. But yeah, fridge. Alex is probably like, dude, this guy's doing it all wrong. And that's fine. I'm just over here doing what I can. Leftover ham. What is in here? Oh, mashed potatoes from like a week ago. Awesome. Don't need that in the fridge. Okay. I swear, it's like you have something in the fridge, it's like in a bowl, and you're just like, oh, that's something, it's leftovers. And then you realize it's mashed potatoes from like 3 lives ago. It's embarrassing. Oh, okay, Alex, I'll try it Sunday morning. That's a great, so wait, if the yeast is dead, a piece of dough sinks. Okay, so if it's airy, obviously it'll float. Makes sense. Perfect. All right, let's get these crispy cheese ball thingies going here. Yeah, once we get these crispy cheese ball things, like the soup is gonna take no time at all, because essentially we're doing everything right now. So all we're gonna do with that chicken is cut it up. We're gonna add some corn, some black beans, some tomatoes. We'll cut up an avocado. We'll add maybe a little bit more chicken broth just to make it like volume-wise bigger. Cut up all the chicken, throw it in there, and it'll be done. So these cheese balls are gonna be amazing. Yeah, I think so too, Donna, thanks. Hey, David, what's going on? I need to start making some cheese balls. So this I saw online, and you know, this channel, we do a lot of cheese stuff around here. It sounded amazing. So we need a cup of cheese, an egg, 3 to 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. It says a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder is optional. I think we should put it in there because I love garlic, and then salt and pepper. So let me see here. Salt, pepper is already out there. Garlic powder. Okay. So the thing is with this too, technically since we're using cornstarch, there's no flour in it, so it's gluten-free. That's what hits cheese. Suzanne, that's like what this channel is based off of, is cheese, pretty much, so. All right. I think we're gonna use the good mozzarella today. Well, I remember one time we were doing something with mozzarella. What were we making? And some Italian guy was in here and he's like, dead. He was like, that's how you get your mozzarella? And I'm like, well, they sell the like balls of it, but this is like, I need shredded mozzarella. This is like bulk cheese, you know what I mean? Hey, Deirdre, what's going on? So yeah, this is how Americans get their cheese. It's in plastic, okay? Don't hate that Italian guy. He's just made a cup of this. And I'll probably use the rest of this mozzarella, obviously, for the pizzas on Sunday. Hey, Skylar, what's going on? Yeah, you're back. Love it. It says only a cup. I feel like a cup's not going to be enough. I feel like we should almost double this. Yeah, they sell like the pre-bagged stuff, Alex. I never buy it, though, because they put some sort of like cellulose coating on it, and it's just not great. Oh, yeah, Caitlin, what's going on? I remember you. So I never buy bagged cheese. I always shred my own. I actually, look, Alex, I'll show you. I bought this today. I had to run to Costco. Block of sharp cheddar, it's 2 pounds, and this was $6. Like, it's really cheap. Costco, obviously. I know you have Costco, that's not what I'm telling you, but yeah, I don't buy the bagged stuff, so. Oh, I can see that, yeah. Caitlin, I can see you changed your name. Cool, how have you been? Hopefully everything's well. Hope your dad's good, too. I think you used to talk about your dad a lot. Hope he's well. David, it is $6 for 2, and that's some of the best sharp cheddar I've ever had, and that's my favorite cheese. I use it almost daily, sharp cheddar. Like a lot of times for lunch, I'll just have like a couple slices of cheese, couple slices like deli ham, and maybe some chips, and that's my lunch. So I go through a lot of sharp cheddar around here. It's ridiculously cheap, yep. Okay, so we're gonna just cut up about half of this mozzarella, because if these balls don't turn out great, I'm sure they're gonna be awesome, but if they don't, I just don't want to waste too much. And like I said, we're making pizzas on Sundays, and I have more mozzarella, but this is the better of the two. So I'll probably mix like a not so good mozzarella or just like a store brand with this brand, and I feel like it'll give us that like better cheese situation. Yeah, I said cheese situation. What even is that? Daniel, what's going on? Cam, I love it. Hey, how are you doing? You can change your name twice every 2 weeks on YouTube. I did not know that. You know, that's actually something I thought about when I started doing this channel. Like, I came up with the name. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I'm like, I don't even know if I like the name anymore. But I feel like if I change the name, people will be like, what is that? What are you doing? So that is what it is now. We're kind of stuck with it. And that was another hard thing too. Like, I turned the memberships on the channel because the monetization stuff. And I'm like, what do I call the members? Like, it wasn't easy. But yeah, I did change it. So. Oh yeah, I guess that's true, Suzanne. That's true. Vicious, what's going on? Currently we're making crispy cheese balls. We're gonna deep fry cheese, cornstarch, egg. We're gonna mix it up and makes like a batter kind of, and we're gonna fry them up. So it's kind of like cheese nuggets, call them whatever you want. They're gonna be good. We have a chicken tortilla soup that's on the stove right now. That's almost easy, it's almost done. And then we just made some pizza dough for Sundays Live. Gunner's Kitchen, yeah, I mean, kind of, but I don't know. I use ChatGPT and it helped a lot. Actually, I use ChatGPT all the time. Hey, your new edits. There's a couple of people in here called edits with edits somewhere in their name. So what's going on? Happy Good Friday, yep. I'm not a chef, but I'll take it, thank you. Yeah. All right, we need a bowl. Okay, so this looks super easy online. It said a cup of cheese, that's probably 2 cups of cheese, so maybe we'll just double this. Well, I don't know, maybe we should stick with it. A little over a cup, how about that? So do that, we need an egg. Find my gloves. No idea. No clue. It looks like we're doing it barehanded. Okay, so 3 to 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. I don't know where my tablespoon thing is. All right, well, this is a half a tablespoon, so we'll just do like 6 of these. So yeah, cornstarch. This is gluten-free technically. 1, 2, 3. Let me get this everywhere. 4, 5. Told you. And 6. Okay. See, I got it on my shirt. 1 egg. Should probably heat up the oil. I'm gonna get some oil going so we can fry these. Okay, hang on. We want to get this oil to like, 350 degrees. And I'm not going too deep because these are gonna be balls, but we're gonna kind of like shallow fry them, so we'll just flip them once. In the front closet on the top shelf. Thanks, B. That's awesome. New name is Anna. All right, everybody's changing their names. What should mine change to? Alex, 6-pack or 12-pack of what? I know you're talking to Donna, but 6-pack or 12-pack of what? I'm just curious. Okay, the only thing we're missing out of here is a little bit of garlic powder. So I know I brought it out. Eggs. So 12-pack of eggs. I bought eggs today. They were on sale for $5.99. I think they're normally about $7 or $8.99. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah. So I'd say $7.99 or $8 for 12. But I had some on sale because it's Easter, of course, and everybody's got eggs to bury or whatever. Okay. So I'll also ask for a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. We'll eyeball that a little bit. There we go. It's probably a 1/4 teaspoon. I have on here salt and pepper too. I don't remember seeing this in the video, but a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper won't hurt. Yeah, they're expensive, but like, I don't know. I still buy eggs. It's not like I'm on egg hunger strike or something like that. So yeah, I mean, they're expensive, especially, you know, for people that are a little bit more like on a budget. Like I'm definitely on a budget, but I'm still gonna buy eggs. So, okay, there we go. Cornstarch, egg, salt, pepper, garlic, and mozzarella cheese. You just mix it. Pull that sleeve back more. I hope this is good. And they were just like mashing it. I'm skeptical. Here in Georgia, the cheapest about $5 a dozen. That's not too bad, Donna. Portugal's €4. About 3 pence an egg. That's not bad. 30 cents an egg, that's pretty good. I feel like we need some more cornstarch. I hope this isn't one of those internet things that I fell for, like that freaking apple cake that we made that was not good. But I don't know. Try it. I just feel like it would look different when I saw it online. And I was like, that's it? It's just cheese and cornstarch and an egg and salt, pepper, and garlic? But just don't know how to get like the cheese texture away. I guess I really gotta like mash it, and that's why they were wearing a glove. We'll keep going. Yeah, $3.49 at Trader Joe's, Cheryl. That sounds about right. I'm always kind of shocked at Trader Joe's because Trader Joe's has really quality stuff, and it never seems to be that expensive. Like, I've gone in there and bought a bunch of random stuff before, and you get up to the register and they're like $22, and you're like, what? I got like a half a bag of stuff. How's it only 22 bucks? So I do like Trader Joe's. I'm a fan. Hey, Chevy's mama, what's going on? How are you doing? Steve, Achilles, and Arch are doing great. They're all laying down. They're all sleeping, so they're doing good. I don't know how to get rid of the... Well, maybe we don't get rid of the cheese texture. I mean, it is 90% cheese. No, this isn't hummus. Hey, Wolf Chef, or Wolf Chief, what's going on? No, this is mozzarella, egg, cornstarch, salt, pepper, and garlic. We're gonna fry these, make like little crispy cheese balls. So, it actually kind of looks like a yellowy cottage cheese, but without as much moisture in it. So, I think I'm gonna add a tiny bit more cornstarch. Obviously, we could roll these in like a breadcrumb too. That'd be pretty good, but then they wouldn't be as like quote unquote gluten-free. And that's not necessarily what I'm going for. I just think it's kind of cool when you can get, I know some people that are gluten sensitive. It's like if you can make like a fun treat, or not treat, but you know, like a thing that's cool and it's gluten-free, it's fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping it's gonna turn out good. I saw it online and now I'm wondering, okay, this is kind of what I saw. It almost looks like egg salad. Can you guys see the yellow? Yeah, I'm sure you can. It's kind of yellowy. I wonder if I should have put it on that cutting board or not. Probably not. Probably gonna stick, so. Just Aldi's, but I've heard Aldi's great too. Like, I'm kind of jealous of Aldi. I've heard like Aldi and like, was it H-E-B? I've heard those are great. We don't have those here, which is unfortunate. Move that over. Yeah, I feel like if you had a Trader Joe's up there, Chevy's mama, it would be like twice the price of normal Trader Joe's just because it's up in Alaska. Excuse me, dog. Excuse me again, dog. It's the dog. Achilles like, what are you making? He's like, I heard cheese. I woke up from my nap for cheese. I mean, Wolf, I pretty much do the same thing. I was there today, so. So ugly. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I ran to Costco today. I had to do kind of like my every other week run. So I took the day off of work, so it was nice. I'm gonna put a little cornstarch down in here just so it doesn't stick. Because I just want to make balls and then we're gonna fry these. I don't know if you have to like freeze them first. The recipe didn't say you had to. But probably a little bit of cornstarch on my hands wouldn't be a bad idea either. Oh yeah, these are way too sticky. Well, we're gonna try it. Oh no, okay, that's working. All right, yeah, balls. It's fun to say. You know, food for less. Never heard of food for less. Actually, maybe I have. Okay, so these are actually kind of working. I was worried that they weren't, but they're working. So once that oil comes up, we'll fry these. We'll try them out. And then the soup will be ready. We'll make that and Harvest Choice. I know the dogs, they always want the dang tax, huh? Little turds. Hey, edits. See, there's another edits in here. Yo, what's going on? Remember somebody came in earlier and they were like, hey, do you remember me? Or they were like, first time here. And it was something edits. I'm like, cool. And then they were like, I was like, yeah, there's more people with edits in their name. Which is cool. I'm not saying anything wrong with it, but there's a lot of people that put edits, I feel like, in their name. Yeah, I think these are going to be good. I probably should have doubled it, but it's probably... Like, I'm kind of testing stuff out, too. Like, when we do these lives, like, if these work, I might make a short a short of this and just put it out there. So, I say out there, put it on the YouTubes. But yeah, I thought about, I was going to make these the other night and do a short, and if it worked, do these on the live. And then I kind of started thinking about it. I was like, might as well do it on the live so we can all see if it works. And then if it does work, I'll put it on a short. Because if stuff doesn't work for me, I don't like edit it to make it look like it worked. I'll just be like, it didn't work, it failed. So Kind of trying this out now just to see. And if they're good, I'll make a short. It'll be kind of fun. Or maybe I'll make a 3 or 4 minute video. I'm kind of waiting. I have some stuff. I have some long format stuff that I've already edited. I'm just kind of sitting on until I get full monetized, because I figure might as well, if I'm going to put a video out, might as well try to make 8 cents in 3 months off it, you know? So I do have some stuff I'm sort of sitting on, and I've been slacking on the lives or the shorts. That's why I put one out the other day. So yeah, you can totally guess my age. Go for it. I'll give you a crispy cheese ball if you get it right. And there's my timer. I gotta preheat the oven. Okay. Yeah, no, Suzanne, I am, but you have to get to a certain amount of viewable hours until you can get your like long formats and shorts monetized. So I'm at like step 1 of 2. So I'm like minimum monetized. Dead Man says I'm 3. You're very close. I was 3 once. So I'm gonna put these in the fridge for a second. As some of you know, every other Friday we make a Papa Murphy's pizza because my son's here. I need to go grab that pizza out of the fridge and preheat the oven. So, 39. Dead Man, you're very close, but no. And I appreciate you. 39, I love it. Thanks. I'm older than that. Add 5. Okay, so I'll be right back. I gotta go grab this pizza out of the fridge. Big. And we need to check the oil too. Remember, we're going for $3.50 on that oil. And we're at $2.81. So that's good. I'll be right back. Gotta go grab that Papa Murphy's out of there. Yeah, I'll be right back. Cheers, everyone. Happy Friday. And then we're gonna crisp up those cheese balls. Can we get to 40 likes? Dad, if I could do a backflip, I wouldn't be cooking. I would just have a live where I was just doing backflips, and people would be like, oh, this is great. And we'd have more than 37 likes. But hey, I'll take 37 likes. It's 2 less likes than how old Dead Man thought I was. So cool. Hey, Cole, keep it chill. Jeez. Cole, tell your wife I said hi. See you, Cole. Cole, you writing a book? That's actually a really good answer, Suzanne. That's a great answer for that. I like that. I'll be right back. And we'll grab another drink. Sorry. Had to grab a couple backups too. Got that, obviously. It's not part of the live, but you know, we do that on every other Friday, so. Oh, crap, did somebody member? Suzanne! Yeah, the heat race. Thank you for the membership. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for the support, Suzanne. You've been great today, and always. I don't just mean today, so thank you so much. Cheers to you. I appreciate it. Those are perfect. Those are getting close to banana bread if you guys are talking about my bananas. Yeah. Oh, banana milkshake sounds really good, actually. Dead man, I've never had one, but that sounds amazing. Oh, see, Suzanne, your name's in green now. That's super cool, and you have a star by your name. I love it. Thank you. Cheers, Suzanne. That's really cool. Cameron, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, I'm learning this stuff with you guys, so yeah. And Suzanne, I mean, I think once you do yours, like, I'll be on. Consider me a member as well. So thank you. Oh, the balls. We need to check the oil. All right, we're 317 degrees. I'm going to crank it just a tiny bit. I can move the camera, but we might have to do opposite of what I normally do. So what am I doing, Cameron? We're making crispy cheese balls. We have a chicken kind of tortilla soup going, and we made some pizza dough for the live that we're gonna do on Sunday. We're doing pizzas, homemade pizzas on Sunday. I think they're gonna be great. So kind of like some Easter ones, I guess. Easter pizza, that's what we'll call it. But I am doing a pizza. My son's here today, so I'm gonna throw a Papa Murphy's in the oven for him. I like to do that for him when he comes back from his mom's house. We do Papa Murphy's on Fridays. It's fun for him. Chicken or beef, what do you prefer? I think, Dead Man, beef 100%, but for the rest of my life, chicken. It's so much more versatile. I think it's just a better protein in my opinion. I can make tacos out of it. You can make soup out of it. I mean, you could obviously with beef too, but I don't know. Chicken would be my go-to if I could only have one the rest of my life, if that's kind of what you're asking. So, but yeah, Papa Murphy's Friday. My son's gonna eat this whole thing too, by the way. He's in high school. He can eat. I actually did a video one night. I think it was a night before I was doing lives. I ordered some Papa Murphy's and it was like, oh, you get this free cheese bread thing. And I was like, whatever. So I added it. And I think I made a video. It was like Papa Murphy hack. So I took the like cheese bread that you get and I poured tomato sauce on it, made like a Detroit style with pepperoni. And I think I put some Serrano chilies on it. It was really good. I think that short actually did like 5,000 views or something. It was kind of interesting, and it was just something I was just messing around with. So let's try to. I swear they're pizza makers, but they don't do a great job. Let me know in the chat actually if you guys have Papa Murphy's in your area, because I like it as like a quick, easy. You know, it's not the best, but it's good. You going to DC on Monday? Nice. I've been to DC. I think the coolest thing I saw, and I was a lot younger when I went, was probably the World War II memorial. Was epic. Like, I still remember it to this day. So have fun in DC. DC's a great place. Throw this in the oven. Set me a timer for 12 minutes. Oh, that's gonna be hot. I'm just checking on the soup here really quick. So yeah, there we go. See, so this is the base to our soup, and it smells fantastic. So I'm just gonna let this simmer a tiny bit more while we make these crispy cheese balls, and then we'll do our soup, and then we'll be done. Minute Man. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Check this oil. Oh yeah, we're good to go. Good on the oil. So let me move you guys over to here, and we'll get these things fried up. There we go. Hope I don't get, I don't know, copyright struck for whatever's on TV. I should probably go turn the TV off. I don't know if you can get copyright struck on a video, but who knows? Or I mean from the TV. That's another thing, Suzanne, you'll have to worry about is copyright stuff. That's why I don't put any music in, nothing. So yeah, these, Suzanne, these are great. This is like $10 on Amazon. 363 degrees. It's like, it's perfect. So, oh, there's Big Achilles. There he goes. All right, so cheese balls. Need to get some tongs. Probably use the metal ones. But yeah, so these are those cheese balls that we made. We're just gonna start frying these up. What's with everybody asking about cup size today? Is something I'm missing? Okay, cheese balls. I'm thinking about a minute or two, kind of on each side. I don't really have a time on my recipe because I didn't get that far into it. I was just like, oh yeah, I can do that. So let's probably do 5 and then we'll do the last of these. That's kind of hard to see. Sorry about that. I'll have to get you guys a little bit closer here. So yeah, there we go. You can only see 1. There's 5 in there. Hopefully this works. Yeah, I don't understand it. It's like 2 people have done it today. Whatever. Yeah, it's super weird. I don't get it. You don't play hockey. Oh, there you go. Cup size. I get it. It's funny that all the people asking for a cup size are probably extra small in the shorts, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, probably. All right, well, these are already turning a little bit brown. Okay, I'm gonna flip them over. Ooh, they look good. They definitely don't look like the video though, I'll tell you that much. Probably because I didn't put a whole lot of oil in them, but I think they're gonna be good. I don't know if you guys saw that video or that time when we made Brazilian cheese bread. It's one of my favorite things. Ooh, popping. They smell delicious though. They kind of look like, here, let me show you. They kind of look like tater tots, but as you can see, they're sort of like blowing out a little bit just because of, I don't know, they're not like super deep in the oil. It's pretty shallow, so. Mama, we're making a couple things. We got a chicken tortilla soup going over here. These are like what I'm calling crispy cheese balls. And then we made some pizza dough because we're gonna do, on my live on Sunday, we're gonna make homemade pizzas. So just doing some prep for Sunday and just making some kind of like Friday night snacky stuff. And it's kind of cold and crappy here today and a little snowy. So I thought a chicken tortilla soup sounded pretty good. So plus I had most of everything to make it. So that obviously helps too. So hey, from Russia, what's going on? Happy Friday. Probably Saturday for you, Saturday morning early. Cameron, I don't stream every day. I do lives Fridays and Sundays. And I do some shorts and some long format stuff like that. So just kind of figuring out the YouTube thing, seeing how much I feel like I do a lot of work for it. But yeah, just kind of trying to figure it all out. So there we go. Look at those. They're definitely not like balls anymore, but they look fantastic. They smell really good too. So hopefully we got a little fun snack here. And I don't really have anything to dip these in. I made ranch a couple weeks or a week and a half ago on a live. If it's still good, I'm probably gonna dip these in some ranch. But if not, you could probably do like, I don't know, a lot of you guys like mayo. I don't. But you could dip these in just about anything. It's like a sweet chili sauce would be really good, I think. All kinds of stuff. But what I'll probably do is move the camera back since this is awkward for me. Okay, so yeah, we'll move the camera back over here. All right. Yeah, I think, I mean, they smell amazing. These almost look like if you just popped in, you'd be like, oh, you made tater tots. And that's exactly what they kind of look like. I'll hold one up here. Yeah, that's what they look like. I feel like they're gonna be too hot to eat, but we should try it. Yeah, they're just cheesy. It reminds me a lot of the Brazilian cheese bread. I was hoping there'd be a little bit more pull, but it's good. They're hot. Kind of has that tater tot sort of feel to the outside, but then it's mozzarella. You can taste the garlic. It's really good. I would make these again, 100%. Especially if you're having like a get together or something like that. These would be perfect. Just make up a bunch of these just for like snacky little things like that. So Yeah, cats. I don't blame you. It's just a weird question. Yeah. 13 in, almost 50. Yeah, they did cook up fast. Speaking of that, I need to switch these. And hey, from France, what's going on? Yannick, thank you for hanging out. Let me flip these. These are good. Perfect. These other ones will just be done in like a minute. But let's see if we can get any kind of pull out of these. Not really, but that's what the inside looks like. Oops, sorry, it's not focusing. It's just like, I don't know, just cheesy and delicious. I'm doing good, Yannick. How are you? And I imagine you could sub this for like cheddar, any kind of cheese you wanted. I'm really good though. Movies? Kind of all. I like comedies. I like action. I like kind of like true crimey, you know, stuff like that. Pretty much anything. Yannick, we're making a couple things. These are like crispy cheese balls. We made some pizza dough for the live that we're gonna do on Sunday, and then we have a chicken tortilla soup that we're gonna finish up right after these. So, AJ, it's harmless, but it's childish kind of in a way. I mean, I don't know. I feel like people come here to relax and not get asked what cup size they are. So. Yeah, these cheese balls are good. All right, pulling a couple of these here that are done. I feel like the other ones need a minute or two. Yep. Yeah. Pulled those a little bit browner than the other ones. I don't know if you can tell, but they're very good. Just don't know, like, they'd be so good with a sauce. I should have figured out a sauce to make. Pull the other ones. Kill the heat. There we go. Yeah. Crispy cheese balls. Just probably hit them with a little bit of salt. It'd probably help a little bit. I really want to put some Mike's hot honey on one of these. A little bit of salt there. Should grab the Mike's hot honey. I don't know where it is. Okay, we'll have to figure something else out. I saw in the recipe they said ketchup, but I don't really want to do ketchup on these. I'm not a big ketchup person. And I don't know where my hot honey is. But what we could do instead. Cheese balls. Sriracha. Oh, thanks. Hang on. Pay the tax. Yeah, sriracha on these is probably gonna be pretty good. So you love to bake, Cheryl. I wish I was better at it. But I'm gonna put a little sriracha on this because I didn't realize this was one of the hot ones. These are so good. I think with the right sauce, these would be way better. But let me set these aside. Ooh. Let's do it with the hot honey. BT, we're not even close. Not even close to BT. But Mike's hot honey on this, I think, is going to be the way to go. And then we'll set these aside. I know you guys are waiting for the soup. Actually, is Alex still in here? Any of our UK friends, do you guys have hot honey? Is that like a thing there? But yeah, a little hot honey on this crispy cheese ball. The hot, the honey, the sweet, the hot, like the heat, so good. So better be doing your recycling or I ain't collecting your bins. I'm trying. Yeah, double tap. Thank you for a like. That'd be great. Thanks, Suzanne. You're awesome. Heat honey sriracha would be nice. That would be nice. That sounds incredible. Made brownies once, but like homemade brownies, Cheryl? Because I feel like I've tried to make stuff like that before, and the best thing is just get the box stuff. Like they've already perfected it, you know? They've already perfected it. Plus the box stuff is usually what, like $2? It's not that bad. Thanks, Ben. I appreciate you. You like the balls? They're good, right? Bree just said they're good. Archie had one?
Yep.
Did you drop it? Yeah, I feel like same kind of with me, David. Again, that's why I just buy the box stuff. Like, I don't know. I think.
I just gave him a tiny piece of mine.
Okay. I didn't see Cats was doing anything bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, homemade. I'm telling you, the brownie mix. Okay, pizza's done. Again, not part of the live, but I gotta make it. Okay. There we go. 12 minutes on that. Just over here doing everything today. Add milk. Okay. I feel like oil would help that out too, but I don't know. I'm not a baker. Yeah, we're allowed to have banter on here, of course. I'm all about banter. You should hear me with my buddies. Just all banter. Hot. Okay, good, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, banter's okay. That's so hot. Oh my gosh, that's hot. So, I kind of want to show you guys a little secret here too. So this is for my son. I'm gonna go give it to him. I'll be right back. But I want to show you what I've been doing for like 10 years, and he has no idea. It's like, when he was little, obviously the pizzas were smaller, but I'd be like, hey, can I have a bite? Or can I have a slice? And he'd be like, no. And so every single time, and I've put this on the YouTube, because he doesn't watch my YouTube videos, I always do like this. I always cut 1% out, and then I eat it. Because like, I don't want the whole Papa Murphy's, but it's not bad. So keep this away from the dogs. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go give this to him. Excuse me, dogs. I got way too much stuff going on over here. Okay. So yeah, the 1% though, I do this every single time. Because he has no idea. You just trim this off. He doesn't know that the one slice looks smaller than the other, so. A little bit of pizza. I need to clean off this cutting board really quick. We're gonna get on our soup now. Sorry for the loud noises. Oh, dogs, you're fine. Okay. So our soup that we started at the very start of the live, the lid's gonna be really hot. I got so much junk over here. this is where this is gonna be so fast. So you could put this together, just let it go for 45 minutes while you're doing other stuff, and we're pretty much gonna put it into a bigger pot. 320 Fahrenheit. Yeah, so I think it's more, it should be more like 375. So, hey Teresa, what's going on? Appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out today. I love that you guys are teaching each other stuff. It's like the best. Oh, here we go. Okay. So we're gonna use this guy for the soup. I need to put some wax in that oil. You guys have seen me do this a lot, but like since we just deep fried stuff, the best way to get rid of the oil, put beeswax in it. It firms up, you can throw it out the next day. It's a really good kind of kitchen thing. Okay, beeswax in. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, that might have been too much, but that's okay. Fridays and Sundays, yeah, Daniel, usually about 4 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So we're gonna pull this chicken out. So this has been simmering, I don't know, for almost like an hour. But like, look at the color that we got and all that stuff. This is gonna be the best base for this soup. You could absolutely shred this. I'm just gonna chunk it up. I think it'll be better for the soup, to be honest. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna cut it into chunks. Of course, my good knife's dirty. So we'll use this one. This one's just as good, just to back up. So I'm just gonna cut this into like chunks. Just kind of rough chop it. Oh, it smells good. It smells so good. These are some big chicken breasts too. Oh yeah, look at that. See, it's kind of shredding as I'm cutting it. And that's okay, we're just rough chopping. If it shreds, shred it. If it doesn't matter. I just want this to have like big chunks of chicken when you're eating this. So I'm not the biggest soup person, but it's just cold and crappy out today. So, and this kind of soup will be perfect. But yeah, look at that. It's literally like shredding on its own. It's also a good tip if you need to make some shredded chicken. Just put some chicken in a pot with some chicken broth and just flavor it. Season it with whatever you want. Simmer it for, I don't know, 45 minutes. And it'll be perfect. Look, see the dogs? I don't know if you can see them all around me now. They're like, who's in there cutting up chicken? Me. So just a rough chop. Okay. Probably don't need those. Achilles, no, go. Don't sniff the tongs, bro. God, smells fantastic. And like the color that we got out of that from all that stuff we put in there is really, really, really what I wanted. But you know, you want to cut them so they're like bite size. Nothing too big. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna put it in the service cat. This is actually one of my favorite things happening in chat right now. Not one person is like, hey, what are you doing? Everybody's talking to each other, and that's awesome. I really love that. So keep going, guys. That's great. That's hilarious. I love it. Everybody's just talking cats and stuff. It's awesome. Okay, so chicken's gonna go in here. Okay. The dogs are like, where's my chicken? So we'll give them a piece. Dang thirsty dogs. Okay, it's a little warm, but we'll give the dogs a little tax. Arch, want some chicken? Achilles, you want some? You gotta come in camera. Everybody likes when you guys are here. Okay, ready? Archie? Oh, that was a good sit up. Achilles, you gotta come here. Achilles, come here. Okay, sit. Whoa, coming in hot. Arch, can you get up? You sit pretty? Thank you. And then we'll give one to little Steve. He's off camera, but Steve will get some chicken. Okay, no more chicken dogs. Okay. So all this in the bottom here, flavor. All of this we're putting right in here now too. I need to get a spatula. Yeah, like look at that brown. Like this is what's gonna make this really taste amazing. So taxes were totally due. Doggies. Did you guys see Archie sitting pretty for you? He sits up and he puts his hands up on his back legs. He did. He was sitting pretty. This is almost made like, not a roux. I don't want to call it that. That's not the right word, but like, look at that. This is gonna taste so good. So we're gonna do that, right? I'm gonna get some chicken broth. And all we're gonna do is simmer this for like 20 minutes. Just get it up to temperature and it's ready to go. And in the meantime, we'll shred up some cheese, we'll cut up an avocado, things like that. Cheryl, he's a good boy when he wants to be, but he is a really good one. So, he's a really good boy. They're all good. They're just turds at different times of the day. And one of them will bring the other one to a different turd level, and then it's just turds flying everywhere. So, that's how it goes around here. Okay. I'm gonna do a whole thing of chicken broth in here now. And then we'll get this simmering. But I mean, this is gonna be amazing. Okay, whole thing of chicken broth. This is 32 ounces. I don't know how many liters that is for our UK folks. 907 grams, if that works for you. Okay, whole thing of chicken broth in. It's just gonna add to the flavor of this thing too, so. Huge. I'm kind of a turd too. So I'm with you. We're gonna do corn. Excuse me, dogs. All the dogs. I don't know where my... No, I just don't know where the can opener is.
One in the break, or is it?
Ah, there it is. David, I have a couple moderators. Whiskey Reaper, I don't know. Okay, so a can of corn. I'm gonna drain the liquid out of the corn. I don't want it. Okay, 1 can of corn in here. You could use fresh, obviously. I just don't think it's corn season where I live. I'm gonna do a can of tomatoes. These are just diced tomatoes. Probably will use the juice from here because that's gonna be delicious. Hey, Incognita's in. So, can of diced tomatoes with the juice, perfect. And then we're gonna do black beans, but we're gonna drain these too because I don't want the bean juice in there. No offense with the bean juice, but just don't want it. I feel like the bean juice is always like super like not syrupy, but it's like that thick kind of heavy, you know. I say that there's literally no juice in here. Best by October 2025. We're good to go. Black beans. Use any kind of beans you want. Just what I had in the pantry. There we go. Perfect. Stir this and we'll get this simmering. But this is gonna be so good. Look at that. Chicken. I didn't get any cilantro. You could obviously add cilantro in here. But once this comes up to temperature and simmers for a minute, just be ready to go. Okay. Put that on high for a couple minutes and we'll get everything prepped up. My kitchen's a disaster right now. Hey, Incognita. And by the way, if you're just joining, we made some of these like crispy cheese balls earlier, and now we're doing chicken tortilla soup, and we made pizza dough for the live on Sunday. We're making live homemade pizzas. But these, they're still good cold. Well, not cold, but room temperature. These turn out really good. Really good. So we're gonna clean up. I got the soup on simmer. We'll start prepping up some other stuff, but I'm telling you, look at this. This place is a disaster. Unbelievable disaster over here. I don't even know where to start. I do spend like an hour cleaning up after every live. It's kind of crazy. I do have some dishes, yeah, for sure. So we'll do that while we chill for a minute, because this will only take me a couple minutes to at least feel a little bit more organized, so. This will probably help too. Kobe. Yeah, incognito, wait for the soup. It's gonna be really good. Omar, what's happening? Happy Friday. Mr. Ben, I appreciate you. I always appreciate the subs. I always appreciate the likes. You guys keep me going on this, so I appreciate it. Worst part about cooking, dishes. You're right. But I've been doing dishes for essentially my whole life. It was like my job when I was a kid. Like, my mom would be like, go do the dishes. I'm like, okay. So I'm used to it. Babe, take as many cheese balls as you want. They're so good, aren't they?
I've eaten almost all of them.
Next time, I was telling the chat, I was like, this would be a good thing to make for, like, if you're having people over.
Oh, yeah.
Like, especially if your sister was coming over, just making some gluten-free, just like snacky stuff. Perfect. With the Brazilian cheese bread, that, super good. Maybe I'll put those over here. People can see them when they come in. The frozen pizza was fantastic. That wasn't frozen, AJ. It was raw, but, yeah, I know what you're saying. Chef balls. No, cheese balls, you. Wait, Hugh. Does anybody call you huge? Love Strawberry Moon. Bailey, are you talking about from Launchpad? Oh, Archie just drank water and he's dripping on my foot. Launchpad Brewery has a really good Strawberry Moon. Hey, Modelo time, Omar. I'm going too. I think when we do 50, I'm supposed to do some sort of shooter when we get to 50 likes. Or is it 100? I don't know. Is AJ still in here? AJ, is it 100 or 50? Because we're close to 50. But I'd appreciate a couple more likes. I know, Donna. And you know, Donna, I'll be really honest with you. Most of the things I do on shorts is like one pan, one pot. I never have this many dishes when I do a short. Because I'm like that. Like, who has time for all of this? Like, but when we go live, I try to do 2 or 3 different things. So, yeah. The middle of the cheese ball incognito? Yeah, you can. I mean, I made them a while ago, but yeah, that's what they look like. It's just cheese, oh, sorry. Cornstarch, egg, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. It's almost like a tater tot. They're really good. Yeah, again, thank you, Incognito. I appreciate the likes, appreciate the subs. Clean up a little bit. What's that noise? I don't know. Hopefully my house isn't like exploding. But yeah, you guys want to see all the dishes? Here they are. We'll do them. So again, that chicken tortilla soup is on simmer right now. I just want to get it up to simmer, and then we're just going to let it reduce a tiny, tiny bit. Wife gets strawberries once a month, huh? Okay, Hugh. You could have used the chicken broth to rinse spice flavors from the... Oh, you're right, Maggie. Look, we did. We left a lot behind, didn't we? That would have been a smarter move. Thank you, Maggie. You're right. Sometimes I just get caught up, but you're 100% correct. Dang, that would have been smart. Thanks, Maggie. Bud Light Clamato. Donna, I had one the other day. I had one on the live from Sunday. If you guys weren't in the live on Sunday, I forget what we made, but it was like super easy. And I went to the gas station. I took my golf cart to the gas station before the live. So I bought a bunch of like weird-ish kind of stuff. And I think I had a Bud Light Clamato. It was good. It's just, you know, it was a tall boy, or what I like to call a NASCAR beer. And it was just like too tomato heavy. Maybe too much sodium in it. I got about halfway through it and I was like, I can't anymore. But like, have you had those? I think they're, somebody gave them to me gave one to me the other day at the park. It was a, who makes them? Modelo maybe, but they have like the lime and they have all those like different ones. Those things are pretty good. Like I could see myself easily drinking a couple of those at the pool this summer. If you guys, I think there's like a watermelon one. It's not that great, but homemade scalloped potatoes. Oh yeah, on Sunday we did ham and scalloped potatoes. That's right. That turned out really good, actually. Thank you, Incognita. I appreciate that. Hey, bud. Yeah, that actually turned out really good. The fun part, dishes. Again, I found mashed potatoes in my fridge from I don't know how long ago. I'm really embarrassed. I mean, the last time we did mashed potatoes, actually, it couldn't have been from Sunday. Saturday. Incognita, I'm gonna go live on Sunday. We're gonna do homemade pizzas. Earlier on the live, we made a pizza dough that I got in the fridge because we're gonna do like a 2-day like cold ferment, and then a 2-day kind of cold ferment, and then on Sunday I'll pull it out and rise it. But check this out. Oh, I ordered this off Amazon, a steel plate for making pizzas. So we're gonna use this on Sunday, and I hope this is gonna give it like the crispiest bottom. I'm gonna put this in the oven like 2 hours before we start making pizzas. I want this thing like ripping hot. So this thing is heavy as heck. I guarantee you this would stop like a 5.56 easily. I doubt it would stop like anything bigger, but it would. It's pretty insane. 5.56. Sorry for the ferments to vodka. Yeah, exactly, Suzanne. Start making my own vodka out of cheap mashed potatoes. Catfish, greens, cornbread. Oh, I do like some fried catfish every now and again. Not the biggest fish person, but like fried fish. I mean, who doesn't like fried fish? When I was little, I went to Canada with my grandparents. They had a boat, and we caught like a cod right off the back of the boat, and my grandparents fried it in like a beer batter. It was the best fish I ever had in my life. It was probably 20 minutes old when we ate it. It was insane. It was so good. We should do something fish on this channel. I think people like that. I'm sure you could sell it. If anybody doesn't know, Incognita also has a YouTube channel, and so does Suzanne. Maybe show them some love. Drop out of here and just maybe give them a like or a sub on a video, something like that. Very supportive. I appreciate it. Saltwater trout. Never had a saltwater trout, Suzanne, but it sounds amazing. Let me check on this. Hey, from Barbados. I was just watching Marcia. I was just watching getting caught back up on, kind of embarrassing, but it's a good show, Outer Banks, and they went to Barbados, and it was like season 3 or something. Barbados looks pretty dope. I love the Caribbean though. I've been to Dominican. I've been to Santo Domingo. I've been to Punta Cana. Been to a couple places. I think my favorite though is La Playa in Mexico. Just south of Cancun, Tulum, Playa del Carmen. It's so beautiful down there. It's amazing. But I do love the Caribbean. So hey, thanks for hanging out from Barbados. I love it. Pickled salt. Water snatch. Eddie, is that a typo? I mean, it sounds funny as hell. Oh, I just feel like I slack on these dishes. I need to run my dishwasher the night before I do lives, and I never do. Mackerel, yeah, I mean, I love a good fresh ocean fish, like, especially, you know, it's all about preparation, right? If you just like boil up some fish, I'm not into it. But if you deep fry it, or you just like, you know, have the right seasonings and herbs and stuff, it can be amazing. We're almost done with the dishes. This is kind of wild. I didn't think we'd be done this quick. Anything that needs to go in the dishwasher, by the way. Ugh. But check on the soup. I know I just said that a second ago, but I will. Trying to focus on these dang dishes. All right, sorry. Let's shift. It's like still a mess in here. All right, soup. Oh yeah, it's simmering. Let's go look at it. So there we go. There's our chicken tortilla soup, just chilling. By the way, look, how long did that take? I put the beeswax in there. That oil is almost already solid, but there's our soup. We just want to simmer that so everything kind of comes together. So right now we need to get the avocado going. I got some lime because I want to finish this with some lime right before we serve it. Gotta clean that up. By the way, again, Suzanne, thank you so much for the super chat. You're super sweet. I appreciate it. And like I said, I wish you the best with everything you're doing, and you got a fan. So thank you. Thank you, Suzanne. Appreciate it. I think that's what it was a super chat. I think that's what it's called. You're right, Donna. We should. I just had it on high, Donna. No big deal. Donna, you save me all the time. You know that? I'm not going to lid it because I want it to reduce a tiny bit. But most of this stuff... Oh, cheese, avocado. Let's get everything going for the soup. Cheese. Let's do a little sour cream. Definitely a dollop of sour cream. I feel like that's super necessary. I look like Gordon Ramsay. Thanks, Drip. I think somebody else told me a couple weeks ago I looked like some European golfer. I forget his name. I've been called James Corden. I've been told everything. But hey, I guess I'll take it. I'm not a chef though, Drip. Just FYI. But I guarantee you, if you put me up against Gordon Ramsay with like my favorite dish, I could probably beat him. Like blind taste test, I could probably beat him. Omar, chicken tortilla soup's on there. We made some crispy cheese balls and pizza dough. But the soup, we're gonna kind of prep everything for our soup now. It's been a really cold, kind of crappy day where I live. So soup kind of sounded right. So that's what we're doing. I think I used all my cheese graters. Literally have 2 cheese graters. They're both dirty. That's how much I do cheese around here. Both of them are dirty. Okay. It's not great, Omar. I mean, it's not horrible. It's like light snow. It's just been cold. It's like reminiscent of winter. It just kind of sucks. When like last weekend it was like 74 degrees. So, yep, Incognito lives not too far. She knows. Favorite dish, Donna? That's a tough one. I mean, all time. I know it sounds lame, but probably pizza. But like good pizza, you know? It is, Omar, for sure. It's like garage, you know, with the heater on type weather, yeah. All right, so we'll get a little bit of cheese going. Put it off in a bowl to the side. Yeah, I'm so high. My mom lives out in the Carlsbad. She said the weather's been kind of weird lately. Sleeping weather, exactly. Yeah, I took today off and I slept in for sure. It was nice. 80 every day. Dawn, I got a friend that just moved to Houston. They love it down there. Bought a cool house with a pool. They're super happy. So, I've heard it's nice. I heard it can be a little bit brutal, but you know, so can everywhere in the summer, right? Like Florida's brutal in the summer. Arizona's brutal in the summer. California can be a little rough in the summer. Ooh, that's a lot of cheese, but we'll use it, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm so high. It's not too far from there. Yep. I like spending some time out there, but you know, I think the last time I went to California, spent some time in Carlsbad, a little bit in San Diego, went up to LA for a couple days, and I just kind of remember thinking like, I don't really need to go back anytime soon. It's just different out there now. When it was in the 90s, the 2000s, early 2000s, it was amazing. It's just different now. Pink Pony Club, I don't know that one. I wish I did. Oh, cheese tax, Archie. There you go. That's true, Donna. You're absolutely true. And that's like here. You know, it can get super cold where I live sometime, but the thing is, it's like we have heaters and you don't hang out outside. You just go to your car, go to work, go home, whatever. I'm such a sucker for shredded cheese. Like I could just eat shredded cheese for dinner probably. Okay. Nobody wants to just sit here and watch me eat cheese. All right. Avocado. I think it's gonna be a really good topping for this. Okay. Yep, this will be perfect. Soup's pretty much done. I'm just letting it go a tiny bit longer while we prep this stuff. Then we'll have a little taste. All the dogs are standing around right now like they would even eat. There's no way they would eat avocado. There's no way. Let's use one of these guys. Yeah. Did I see Scotland in there? Okay, yeah, I mean, it's really north, so yeah. That's true. Incognita has a T channel. That's correct. You can handle it. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, Donna. Like, I just get grumpy in the cold. Like, I just turn into like an 85-year-old man. Like, I'm just like, it's too cold. It shouldn't be this cold. You know, like that kind of stuff. Odd day gets 25 maybe in July. Below 10. You're talking Celsius, right? Like, I've done the Celsius conversion many times in my head. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are, well, not only the US, but just used to Fahrenheit. So I think 15 is like 60-ish, if I had to guess. You lived in Australia for 4 years? That's awesome. Ben, I don't. I just can't. Yeah, Omar, 100%. I remember walking out. I lived there for 30 years. You know, walking, like you open the door and your face just like tightens. It's like your skin just like, all the moisture just goes. Like, it's pretty wild. But then I've spent summers in South Carolina, and I would much rather be in Arizona than South Carolina in the summer. South Carolina can be brutal. That like 100% humidity and it's 95 degrees. That's brutal. It just said snow. I got a buddy in Mass. I should text him, see how they're doing. Felix, we're trying to get that number up and I'll buy you a hot tub, or buy me a hot tub. Hot tub stream. Nobody wants me in a hot tub. Fresh lime. Oh, I didn't wash this yet. Okay. Hot tub stream. It's too cold out. I mean, actually, a hot tub would be perfect for this kind of weather. Dang it, Felix. Yeah, Incognita. It's one of the big reasons why I moved from Arizona. I had a big black Great Dane at the time, and I was walking him one day, and he just like couldn't even stand on the. I was like, what am I doing to this guy? So I moved to Colorado. 45 in Adelaide. Yeah, only ice. Wait, 45 Celsius? That's like 128, isn't it, or something? Whew. Fresh lime. I'm gonna squeeze it in the soup. Whoa. It's not really lime season here. Kind of brutal, but I'll try. It's not strong enough. All right, I'm gonna end up breaking that. All right, a little bit of fresh lime right there at the end. We're gonna cut the heat. Let's try this. I think this is gonna be really good. Got some sour cream, some cheese, some avocado. Move that. Put this here. Where's my hot pad? No one knows. Oop, I need 2 for this. Okay. Here we go. There's our chicken tortilla soup. I need to get a ladle. There we go. So I just finished it with a little bit of fresh lime. But look at that. The tomatoes, the corn, the beans, the chicken. This is gonna be really good. It smells fantastic. Bowl. Let's move this. You'd think after doing this for a while I would like know more about placement, but I need to move this. This whole thing weighs like 30 pounds. It's mostly this thing, but oh. Okay, let's move that over here. Boom. Smells really good. So let's bowl it up. Okay. There you go. Here's actually a little bit better shot. So corn, beans, chicken, tomatoes. And you know, we made this kind of sauce over about an hour. We simmered that chicken. And we put chili powder, cumin, smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, pinch of cayenne, salt, pepper. Oh, I didn't put any oregano in here, but I could have. So there we go. There's the soup. I'm gonna put a little bit of fresh avocado in here. I feel like this adds just like a really good, like, I don't know. It does, it's kind of like a buttery fattiness sort of. So we're gonna do that. I bought these tortilla strips. We've made our own chips. You could totally make your own, it'd be easy, but I was like, whatever. These will look pretty on camera. So some tricolor tortilla strips, like that. Put a little bit of cheese on the other side here. A little fresh, sharp cheddar. We'll do a little dollop of sour cream. Here we go. I'm ready. I'm ready to eat this. This looks so good. I wish I could go to Australia. That'd be great. Fried tortilla strips. Yes, that would be really good. Corn tortillas with butter and salsa. I mean, I could eat that. There we go. A little bit of sour cream. There we go. There's our homemade chicken tortilla soup. Only took us like an hour and a half, but that's because I just won't stop talking. So there you go. How does that look? I think it looks pretty good. We'll use that same spoon. Just we'll mix it all around in a second. I don't know why I just opened this. I always do this. I have two. Stick it in the blender now. I mean, it'd be an easy way to get it all down. Thanks, Donna. Yeah, it's just gonna be so hot. I'm just like waiting a second. But yeah, this is actually gonna last, I mean, a while. You could freeze this too, obviously. Once it cools, put it in like quart-sized bags, lay them flat, freeze them. I got chili in there. I got all kinds of stuff in my freezer. But this would be super good. So hopefully I didn't mess it up, but okay, I want to try to get a little bit of everything. Avocado, little tortilla strip, add some cheese here. It's a lot of sour cream because I used the sour cream spoon, but hey, from Germany, what's going on, Melania? It's gonna be so hot. It's delicious. Now I'm gonna make it all ugly. Mix it all around. It's really good. It's just like this nice, subtle, just a really good chicken soup. And the sour cream, as you can see, I mixed all in and it looks all creamy. It's good. It's really good. I have a variation of this same recipe on my channel. You don't have to go back and watch it, but I've done this before and this turned out very good. Probably needs a little bit of salt, to be honest. I think we probably should have salted the chicken. Kind of salt in layers, but it's really good. Plus the big chunks of chicken I like over the shredded chicken. So yeah, this is delicious, but I'm gonna eat my dinner. Cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go live on Sunday at 4 p.m. We're doing homemade pizzas. We got the pizza dough in the fridge already. It's gonna be Easter. If you're bored with your family, come hang out. About 4 p.m. Mountain Standard. Donna, I did not like avocados when I was younger, and I'm quickly loving them. Hey, from China, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. That's what we did, Rich. It's been nasty here in Colorado. It's just been like that gray, cold, crappy rain, snow. It's 30 degrees. It sucks. That's why we made some soup. But I love Turkish food. I've had it a few times. I know. All right, I appreciate it, Incognito. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Suzanne, again, thank you for the super chat. It means the world. You have no idea how much it means. Oh, not China. I'm sorry. You got to understand, that flag in my chat is like this big. Sorry, it looked kind of like China. Well, thank you, Donna. Yeah, kind of the same, Donna. I wouldn't either. Now I love it. It's super good. Look at all that chicken. But what I was saying before I was trying to say goodbye was, I mean, you could shred it, but I like the chunks. I consider it. BT shot time. Okay. AJ over here got me shooting BT. I'm gonna make one for B too. Cheers, AJ. I'm gonna make one for B. I'll bring it to her separate. I'll make hers a little bit bigger. She can handle it better than I can. Oh, Donna. My favorite guac. Put whatever you want in it. Fresh avocados, cumin, fresh garlic, like crushed fresh garlic, cumin, salt, pepper, fresh lime. To me, it's the best. Put tomatoes, onions, whatever, but that's what it is. So, AJ, everybody, again, happy Friday. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go eat now. I was gonna jokingly say this is brought to you by Buffalo Trace, but it's not. It's my own bottle. Buffalo Trace doesn't even know I exist. So, count it down. 3, 2, 1. Thanks, AJ. You kind of can't beat it. All right, everybody. Hey, have a good night. Join me on Sunday, going live at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're making homemade pizzas. Bought a pizza steel. We got pizza dough in the oven. We're gonna make Easter pizzas, because why not? Sounds amazing. AJ, cheers to you too. Again, Suzanne, thank you so much for the super chat. Somebody else added a membership on the channel. I'm so sorry, I forgot who it was, but thank you for the membership. Thank you for the super chat. You guys are killing it. You're making me have so much fun with this, and actually one day I'll be able to maybe pay for some of this chicken that I bought. No, I'm just kidding. It's not like that. But hey, I appreciate everybody. I'm glad everybody stopped by. Have a good night. Thank you. I'll see you guys on Sunday. And if I don't, have a good holiday with your week, with your family. Everybody be safe. I gotta go drop this off to B. Thanks, everybody. AJ, make me a mod. You're getting close. Thanks, everybody. Bye.